Hey guys, in light of recent events, I just wanted to remind everyone to always stay safe. Wash your hands, take your vitamins, practice social distancing, and of course, always stay updated and alert. I hope that we all be responsible citizens of the community and are mindful with the information that we share with our fellow friends and family. Make sure all your facts are right. And of course, to always be kind to one another. I know these are difficult times, but I believe that we can get through it. So if you're bored at home, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. And I'll have more every single Sunday. Make sure to follow me on my socials for more entertainment. So stay safe, guys. Enjoy the podcast. ISSATALK is a Filipino podcast based here in Cebu City by your host, Issa Please. This podcast focuses on pop culture, growing up as a millennial, a woman, a creative, a creator, a business owner, and everything in between. I hope you like this podcast enough to subscribe and to add us to your playlist. Here's the episode. Welcome to ISSATALK. Today, welcome to ISSATALK. If you guys don't know yet, this is obviously a podcast, and I don't have an introduction for my show yet. I'll put a soundbite in there, and then you'll listen to it, guys, and then you'll pretend that I was prepared for this, and then you'll get it. So, on today's episode, we have a really special person. I've actually known this woman for a good 5, 6, 7 years, I would say. Yeah. Quite a while. And she's done like a lot of amazing things. Like when I was growing up, I actually thought I would be like her. And then many, many years later, I'm like, wow, when I grow up, I still want to be like her. So yeah, we're on the podcast. I'm still growing. Like obviously the height, there's still room to grow. So I'm still growing. But I invited her over on the podcast because, well, for one, we have amazing conversations online and offline. And, well, she did decide to date one of the most special yet also very annoying people in my life.
I will own up to
She's
that.
dating my, what's are we like grade school best friends? Could have been cousin-in-laws. What are we?
Yes.
Could have been cousin-in-laws. Yeah. He knows, like, we're fine. That was, like, 11 years ago? But, yeah, so I'm not gonna... Maybe I should just, like, keep introducing you until you're like, Issa, I'm so bored. Stop. But, no, today we have Charmaine De Leon. And then we also have a Jet Luga. Like, who is he? A Jaime Emil Duterte Luga.
First of all, before we start, that intro music was amazing. It was very catchy. And... you should be very proud of yourself for all of the work that you have done.
What intro music?
Exactly. The one that you were gonna put in digitally later.
Right. I know. I worked really hard on that soundbite, on the background music. I thought about it so much. Yeah. It's gonna be popping. But yeah, today we have Charm, and we also have Jet, who will not be heard so much unless he puts his mouth really near the mic. We'll fix that. And yeah,
why do you call him Noy?
Why do I call you Noy?
I don't know. We just, I think it's because I just called her Dai one day, and then she just responded with Noy, and then it just stuck.
Yeah, you're actually you're the only person I call Noy, and I don't know what else to call you other than that.
Brand with the dress.
I know, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
So off-brand.
But I'm the only one who can call him Noy.
That's true.
I will start calling
Did you know that me and Jet had a lover's quarrel way back when?
Why?
Do you not remember?
You were lovers?
No, that was not you. But it was you and Warren.
Huh? Why?
I've known Jet since we were in grade school.
Yes.
And then we were in a theater group together. And then I remember that I got in trouble because at first daw, like, you would tease Warren nga ibog siya nako.
Alright.
And then
Warren is our friend.
Who, hi Warren. I think he's like out overseas already. Yeah. Warren had a crush on me, and then ikaw ang sungugan kaayo, and so I stopped talking to Warren and I stopped talking to you because you'd always tease us.
Okay.
And then
sounds like something I would do. Yep.
Yeah, because you are like a bully.
Yes.
And because every time I would come, he's like, oh, Issa, ooh, and then like I just hated the fact that Warren had a crush on me, and then.
But Warren is
Yeah, he's out now.
He's openly gay now.
Yeah, he's openly gay, which is so funny because I was so mad at that, and then now I'm just like, oh my god, Warren had a crush on me.
Yeah.
And then I got in trouble. They made me stand for like an hour to get like scolded.
I do not remember that, but I will believe it because it sounds like something.
Sounds like something you would do.
But anyway.
But I've known Charm for like what, a lump sum of years.
I think because of the blogging community.
So you started as a blogger.
Yeah, I guess so.
What are you blogging under as?
My name, De Leon Charmaine.
Where is this blog? Is it still up?
Yeah.
Do you still blog?
Yeah. You can check it out.
I will. I shall check it out. I'll put in the show notes and stuff.
Oh, no.
But I've known you from blogging, and
Yeah.
I knew you, but I do remember knowing you more from all the wonderful businesses that you've started and all the wonderful things that you do for Cebu. So if you don't know, what is the best way to introduce yourself, Charm? Like, I just call you like a businesswoman extraordinaire.
I always say, like, I'm in the business of encouraging business.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So what does that fall under? Yeah, that is right. No,
Yeah.
bitaw na ang exact.
Because we're just merely platforms, manggod. We're not really the people behind the brands selling you the food, the products. So we're merely platforms. So yeah.
I feel like if you were tell me if this is like a really bad metaphor because I'm stupid.
It probably is gonna be, but let's hear it.
But you're like K Barbecue. You're the restaurant I go to, but you give me the meat and I cook it myself. Sounded stupid, didn't it?
Okay, I can.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that, right? Like
Yeah.
shabu shabu and stuff
I
like
guess
that.
so.
Like you give me what I need, but I do it also. But you
Yeah.
also give me a really good. So it wasn't stupid.
Yeah.
I am insightful. Jet agreed.
Well, not all the way.
Not all the way, obviously.
Or kublai.
It could have been.
I don't like
what?
kublai.
Oh yeah.
I don't
kublai
eat
because
there.
you really choose the ingredients.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Or you could just
getting-
explain what you actually do.
Or you could say what you actually do. Yeah.
You know.
So
Yeah.
So what are the brands like what platforms or like what are the main businesses where you are able to like encourage other businesses to do their thing?
So I started with Pop District Bazaar, and then Pop District Bazaar is basically like a 2-day bazaar, food, lifestyle, meaning makeup, clothes, shoes, whatever, and then crafters, which is like the locally handmade items in Cebu. So basically, it's like in a venue, air conditioned, really comfortable for shopping.
Yeah.
And then there's also Sugbo Mercado, which is purely food.
My
It's
God, we love
outdoor.
Sugbo Mercado. I love
it's
all your
outdoor. It's in the business districts or IT centers of the city. So yeah, basically those are like the two. And then from Sugbo Mercado, it's Sugbo Mercado group of companies now, kind of. So there's the market, there's street food, then there's different branches of Sugbo Mercado.
I have a million questions to ask you just as like you were talking about those two things.
Oh,
Where
no.
would you want me to start? I'll give you the chance to choose. Do you want to start with Pop District or do you want to start with Sugbo?
We can start with Pop District because
I
it
was
started.
hoping.
It was where I started.
Sugbo, Pop District started what year?
2015.
No.
It actually started the same weekend as Sugbo Mercado.
Oh shit! So you
Yes.
did both on the same weekend.
I was not a founder of Sugbo Mercado. I was onboarded on the second week of operations.
Oh, okay. So Pop District, that was such a big thing because that was the first time that there was something like that.
Yeah.
So basically, where was the first run?
It was in Oak Ridge.
Okay.
So if you can imagine the venue, like air conditioned, it's carpet,
Yeah.
then like fully lighted. So yeah. So
It was logistically, I would imagine, to get people to get there. It was a challenge,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because it is in Mandaue and
it wasn't as famous.
yeah, and
before.
like when I heard the first, I wasn't at the first run, but I went like the runs after that because like it was pretty hard for me to get to. But you guys were able like to fill up that place. It was packed. You had like influencers from Manila,
yeah.
and that was pretty good. Like, how did you guys decide to start Pop District?
I actually went to like in our school back in college, there were events that happened because it's like a group project for advertising arts. So I'm from CAFA. So
advertising arts,
Arky. So but like, you know, we're in the same building, we support each other, fine arts and architecture. So they created an event. It was, I forgot where, like in CDU. It's near CDU, at one of the, like there was a hip cafe there, and then they did like
I know which one this was. Yeah. I
So
think it
there
was like
was
level 8 or something.
Yeah,
No, the one at the
the one in the ground floor.
Yeah.
So there was like there were bands playing. There was a small food bazaar and a small lifestyle bazaar.
Yeah.
So I was like, I literally pulled all my friends out from the concert, like the playing area. It's not a concert ground. It's
Yeah, because that place was like pretty small.
It was really
right?
small.
But
So I
it's
pulled them
cute.
out. I told them na wala may ani sa Cebu. Sorry, I have to say it in English.
You know, you
Pero
can talk in
wala
Bisaya.
may ingon ani nga dako sa Cebu.
Yeah.
Like, why are we doing it like, sorry, like we're half baked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I understand that was a school project,
Yeah.
Roman said yun. So at the time, I was an online seller and I used to join a lot of bazaars.
An online seller who
Yeah.
hasn't online shopped until
Yeah, I know, right?
2015.
2018 actually.
2018,
Yeah, it's
okay.
very ironic because like yeah, so I was an online seller. I used to join bazaars, but the bazaars before were only it's only on the holidays.
Yeah.
So like
It
it's
was like
only
the
like
CIS bazaar.
one period in time that you get to make a lot of money if you're a seller.
Yeah.
And then the other bazaars throughout the year were mostly like incorporated in parties, events, or corporate events like raves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like kanang mga
Like Hyper.
yeah,
Hyper
like
had it,
Hyper
yeah.
had like so Hyper had, and then the thing with that is when people go there to party, they don't really think about shopping.
No, I was at the Hyper. Like,
Yeah.
hi Matt, if you're listening to this.
Yeah.
I was at Hyper. They had like this whole booth for like online influencers, and then like you could buy your pre-loved
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I was lugging like, actually no, I didn't sell because I had anticipated that I wasn't gonna make any money because
Yeah.
the kids who were going to this party only had money for plite, for kaon, and for inom. And
Yeah.
I didn't. And then I talked to the other sellers, and like I only made like $20 that whole time. And I was
Yeah.
like, this shit.
Yeah.
Like I was so happy that I never decided to actually sell during one of those bazaars. Diba?
Yeah. So same, like one of my partners, Monica Posadas, she was selling the cacti,
Oh.
yeah, the succulents.
The succulents.
So for them, when I approached Monica to be my partner, and also Ruby, she also joins. She had a banana Rific before. It sells like banana shakes and banana food and something like that.
I thought it was the frozen dipped banana thing.
I know it's an entrep sad nga. She's entrep man, so
okay.
it's a project also. So we all used to join bazaars. So our frustration was when we join bazaars, lugi good. Like we
Yeah.
don't make back the money we spent for rent.
Yeah.
And we realized that we were kind of being used as extra income for the event.
Yeah.
And they don't really care if we sell or not. Like, we don't get marketing as much.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But if your food, when you're selling food, even if you're in a music festival,
Yeah.
it's all good because everybody has to eat.
Yeah,
and it's so
true.
easy to spend for food
Yeah.
rather than items. So when we started Pop District, we really wanted an avenue where it's really a shopping environment. That's why I mentioned earlier it has to be indoor, well lighted,
Yeah.
preferably air conditioned, because that's where people are comfortable
It
shopping.
makes you just want to shop even
yeah,
more.
and like it doesn't like hinder you from it's getting really hot, I'm sweating, I wanna go home.
Magdali na ta.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
makes you want to hang out the whole day there. So
Yeah.
that's also why we have food there. We have entertainment, games, so that people really want to stay the whole
Yeah.
day. Yeah,
That's
and
true.
even if you don't buy in the event,
Yeah.
at least you get to talk to the sellers.
Yeah.
And we really focus on the sellers themselves. We don't try to cover it with so much entertainment.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a 30-minute segment lang.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah.
if you notice, that's what we've been really doing with Pop District. And so yeah, I mean, it's been done already in Manila. So our big question, why wasn't it in Cebu?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we first did it in September 2015.
And then how was it like? I knew like when it came out, it was like such a big thing. Like we had like Manila influencers
Yeah.
coming in. How was that like?
Um,
Because you were the first ones
Yeah.
basically to bring in Manila influencers.
For the first event, we actually didn't realize the impact the Manila influencers would have. I mean,
Yeah.
we knew like it would draw in a crowd,
Yeah.
but we didn't expect there to be a line, autograph signing,
Oh my God.
people
Yeah,
bringing
yeah.
gifts. Like I didn't realize that. Well, these Manila influencers are inaccessible to Cebuanos, Mangod. I guess that's why there's like a
it was like
fandom.
the only time that they were ever here.
Yeah,
you know?
for
Yeah.
a meet and greet
Yeah,
and an
yeah.
event. Yeah. So when we did that, the event itself was a success.
Yeah.
But I guess we really had to do that first leap, like a leap, because we were for the tenants, they were like, the rent was too expensive. Like no one has ever done this type of rent in Cebu.
So it was kind of hard.
Yeah, it was kind of hard because like before it was only like 1,000 a day. So if it was 3 days, it was 3,000, maybe even 3,500 or 4,000. We were renting it, I think, at 6,500 for 2 days.
Okay.
So that's like 3,250 a day. That's big for
It
them.
is pretty
Yeah,
big,
and
yeah.
for
Especially
someone,
for first time.
and we were in our 21 and 20 when we started this. So skepticism, and then what is this brand? What is it all about? Because it's a new concept. So it was really hard, and we really had, I think in the last week, we really tried to fill it in, like discounted prices and all that.
Yeah.
Because we just wanted to look full for our first run to make it seem like it was a success.
Okay.
Yeah. But in the back end, we really lost money for our first run.
And I think that's how it is. Like, you know, like for a business, any business, they say like, you know, on your first year, like, is it the first year?
It was the
first 2 years, they say
it's actually been really different right now. Like with businesses, it used to be like 1 to 2 years.
Yeah.
But people has been really like doing like 3 to 6 months even right now.
Yeah.
Because of all the 3 to 6 months, bawi na.
Oh, okay. Wow, good for them.
Yeah, because of all the technologies also, I guess, and innovation when it comes to business, and you don't really have to buy everything right now. Like that's, I guess, what we were trying to do. Like with Sugbo Mercado also. Yeah. You can start with much as like 50,000 pesos. Then you can even break even good within the month. Or even within the week if your product really does well.
It depends also. Like, that's the thing I wanted to ask you. Now that, I guess like 5 years ago, people didn't really know how to online shop yet. You know, like I wouldn't go on Lazada or like all these websites. So it was really good for me to be able to go to Pop District because I was like, oh, I want to online shop. I don't really trust it that much. Yeah. Like if I don't want to get scammed. Like we didn't have like all those like securities and like safety measures that we have right now. But over the years, like it has changed. Like a lot of people now, like even, you know, some of my staff, they also do like online shopping. Like, wow. So it really has changed. Like, has it affected like Sugbo, Pop District and like how people shop and like, you know, has there been a shift?
I think it affected how we marketed the event, because we used to market it as people don't really want to online shop. You have to pay for because it used to be so manual. Like it used to be Instagram shops.
You would have to go to a bank.
Yeah, and then you have to deposit, and there's shipping fee or there's meetups or meetup fees.
I hated all of those.
So we made it. Our selling point before was people come here, they can see the product. So there's already that trust that it's real, and then they don't get scammed. But right now we're trusting technology and internet so much more. So it's not really our selling point anymore. Our selling point is really to market. So when we tell them you don't really have to sell so much. That's not the point why you're here. You have to come here with the mindset that you're marketing your product. Because honestly, there's still a difference between seeing a product online and someone really showcasing and selling you their product, telling you why you should buy it. Or
I'm scared to go to Sugbo, Pop District, to be completely honest with you, because like I go there and then like I spend money that like I was like, dili ba ko matintal kasi when it's online, kaya ba na ko di paliton. Paulo, don't listen. I bought lipstick there for like 800 pesos. I was like, it was glittery and purple. I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? But I bought it and like I don't regret it. But then like I see the importance because there's like this one stall over there at Pop District. They sell bags and I'm there like all the time. I'm like, oh my god, I want this bag, and I never knew that I wanted it until I was there. So I'm like, this bitch Charmaine is making me spend. I say bitch in like the most loving way possible. But I'm like, sa mukha niya. Or like, because like this has happened. There's like another place that has like Bazaars also, right? I know, cut that out. So they have like nasa stalls every like holiday festive season. And there's this like one stall and they're like, oh, they're authentic bags. And I was like, Charles & Keith bag na tag 1.5. I was like, this can't be real. I checked it on the website, on the Instagram. It is so pretty. I checked it in real life. I was like, no, it's not. But they're authentic
air quotes.
I was like, are you allowed to do that?
Yeah, that's our issue. That's why in Pop District, we really don't allow selling of fake items.
Yeah.
So, we've really pulled out
my God, have you?
Before. Like, when we scold them, because, like, they say it's Singapore authentic. There's no such thing as a Singapore authentic Kylie lip kit.
Oh my God.
So, we really told them to pull out the items that are fake. And then they would be like, ano ko yung mabaligya?
Okay, gipaman ka sila nga.
They sign a contract that they can't sell fake items because it defeats the trust that people have with other stalls who are selling authentic items. So, hala na may fake dito. So, fake sa siguro ni. So,
because I've heard people actually say that nga, unsa ni tinuod ni fake, diba? And that's true.
Yeah.
How is it dealing with like the businessmen and women of Cebu in the retail industry, not the food industry, because I know those are completely different things, but like retail lang, how is it so far?
It's pretty okay. I guess like dealing with tenants in general, I guess is pretty labad good sa ulo.
Who deals with that? Like you have
Ruby.
To deal with it.
It's all Ruby.
Because she's leasing.
Like at a time before, because she's not a working partner right now in Sugbo Mercado. Like she still owns Sugbo Mercado, but she's focusing on their family business.
Yeah, and I know they have like a bunch because we made the uniforms.
Yeah. Queens of Naga. Anyway.
That's right, she is.
Yeah. So, at the time when there's Pop District and then Sugbo Mercado, and then there was this one time we had like 3 branches open for Sugbo Mercado, SRP, CBP, and in IT Park.
Yeah.
And then plus Pop District. At the time, she was handling like 500 tenants. So, she really broke down. Just like, kapoy na kaayo. Because like, you know, like sometimes like, sorry, tenants, sometimes they don't read properly, like the instructions, the contract, the terms and conditions, and it makes it really repetitive. It becomes really repetitive.
If you have to say 500 times,
yeah, like you're and then sometimes it's as small as a request as, can we ask like an additional chair, or can we bring in our cabinets, stuff like that are supposed to be already
stipulated
everything. So, or what time does it open, what time does it close, especially things like that. Like we post it in social media every day. So it really gets in your head sometimes, and
I'm pretty sure,
and especially dealing with the bigger things, like hala marg sayop ang among name, or like why can you print a MOA for us because we didn't bring, stuff like that. And then it piles on, and then so it gets a lot. But I guess like we've already done like 10 or 11 runs, the tenants also become more mature, which is really the goal.
Yeah, because you guys started when you were like what you said, 21, and who are the ones who would be willing to try it? It's the people who are in our age, diba? And those, I think like at that time we were so naive, we were just so immature, we were so inconsiderate, and like, well, you know, I'm not trying to hit anyone out there, but if the shoe fits, wear it. But I can see, because like, now that I've seen the tenants that do come back, like you're friends with them already. Like they're like, oh my God.
And like you can really say they're quality tenants already.
Yeah.
Like they're they already know what to do. They don't ask so many questions. They show up. and they really raised the bar recently. Because I have a friend, right, that she sells there. She has like tarps printed, like Cincha boards. I'm like, wow, legit.
You like brought out all the big guns for this. And she's like, because I earn so much in like a day or like a weekend. I'm like, good for you. And like, it's a really great place for you to like market yourself, like.
And it's also really marketing, because some, like a lot of the orders, especially for our tenants who can customize or make their own products, are all bulk orders.
Yeah,
like
that's a great place for
corporate
weddings.
orders. Corporate weddings, debuts. Like we had a tenant from one client lang. She sold like 70,000 worth of like native bags, I think, something like that. Yeah, from one client.
Is this is the tenant Freedom Park.
Dili. No.
Because Freedom Park is my friend. I'm like, ano Freedom Park mo din yung
like Freedom Park items sila.
Kagikan man Miss Freedom Park. Like, okay,
yeah, they have a stall in Freedom Park.
Si Alali? Yeah, Alali. Yeah, her name's... She's my friend. I should know her name. Her name's Alali.
Yeah.
So what are the products that do really well at Sugbo? I mean, Pop.
A Pop district, it's usually products that you can't find easily in Cebu, and products that again, like the ones who can customize, because a lot of people are also looking for that, especially come Christmas time. So for products that are not available in Cebu, like makeup, like a lot of the makeup are not readily available in Cebu, and the bags, like you notice, like we've been having a lot of like personal shoppers, like the branded or like semi-luxury to luxury items
that
already.
Girl who sells the Charles and Keith bag that I really like. Every single time, I'm like, it's the bag.
Yeah, like Michael Kors, and like the Kate Spades bags like that. Like, we don't. We do have in Rustan's, but like outlet
is, like,
price
cheaper.
is so much cheaper.
Yeah. So could I sell like my pea cups there?
Yeah.
What are the strangest things?
I was confused what you were asking. Like the menstrual cups?
Like, all the shit that I put on by Hannah, could I sell it there?
I think like we had like a really good stall also. Like they're selling like literally like Lazada and Shopee stuff, like the most random things, and people love it because it's so random.
I'm gonna sell my menstrual cups. I'm gonna put my face on a pea cup.
A lot of environmental booths also.
They
like
do
selling selling those items.
Business idea. I do want to come up with like my Hannah merch, so I might do that. But my face has to be on all the pee cups so that every time you pee, you see my face and you're like, Issa, right? And then I'll give some away.
Branding on point.
Branding on point. Ang naong ni Jat, I don't want to see your face on a pee cup.
I hope you reconsider your business plan.
My face has to be like at the bottom of the nozzle so that it looks like the pee's coming out of my mouth. Right, Jat?
Sure.
Jat loves me. He just doesn't show it, but I know he loves me.
Oh, he shows it.
He's
here.
Let's go with that.
I know. He's here. He ate the pizza. He loves me.
Yeah.
So, Sugbo Mercado came out like the exact same
weekend, yeah.
But I know the founder of Sugbo is JP
and Nino.
And
shout out JP and Nino.
Hi JP and Nino. I know JP has been in the food industry for a while, right?
Yes.
He has dabbled in
Buddies, Burger,
Voodoo.
Craft Dogs.
Oh my
Voodoo.
God! You know what? I think JP hates
They
me.
co-own Buddies, Nino and JP. They actually love your video.
They love my. I was gonna say he hates me because of that video.
That was your top pick though.
We chose Buddies.
I know exactly, but my reaction to that video was what?
Yeah.
Buddies? I was
Yeah.
oh my God, JP's gonna think like I'm some bitch or something. But in fairness, because that was in my very first YouTube video,
For
which
context,
was...
guys, Google... I think it's...
It'll be in the show notes.
Yeah.
So my first video ever on YouTube was me, Jat... Was Jat there?
Jed
No,
and
Jed
Josh,
was...
no,
It was
Josh.
Jat, Josh, my two best friends in high school. And we put on like these really ratchet ass blindfolds. What good blindfold?
And we guessed.
And we ate different burgers,
Yeah.
and we guessed which one was our favorite.
Yeah.
And I got Jat to eat an angel burger, and he will forever be the day.
She won't let it slip.
I know, Jat ate an angel burger. And then...
Yeah, so guys, Jat is very conyo. That's why
the
we're very
conyo
proud
was
he ate an angel.
of all the
You know, I saw that
conyos.
video even before we met.
And what did you think of him then?
I didn't remember him until like after I realized. It's like, oh yeah, I saw that
when
video.
you realized that it was Jat,
Yeah.
what did you think?
Yeah,
It was too late.
It was like I was
Too
too
late.
deep.
Yeah.
Like,
No exchange, no return.
Yeah.
I remember doing that video and my reaction, and then JP was like, I think he was like, you curse a lot.
He told you in person?
I think he said that in person or in a message, or was that someone else? But I think he was like, yeah, good video, but when I forgot that he owned Buddies, and I was so embarrassed because I was like, oh my God, it's a Chongbyan. I should have like sucked his like dick or something, and like, it's so good, like it's the best thing ever. I could have kissed ass and shit like that. But my reaction was like, Buddies. Sorry, JB, for listening to this. I like Buddies in the video. Like, that was the one that we chose. Therefore, that was the best one.
You just liked the other one better. I forgot what it was,
What was...
No,
I think
three of us chose Buddies.
I know,
but why was
all
she
three
so
of us. But
you were
in my
surprised because it was a
head...
blindfold.
Yeah, but in my head,
Yeah, we
because...
were all like, I think this is Big Tom's. I think this is Big
Yeah,
Tom's.
because in my head, I loved Big Tom's.
Yeah.
And then when I ate the burger blindfolded, I was like,
really
oh my
good.
God, it's
Yeah.
Buddies. But they closed down like a couple years ago, right? He could have brought that into Sugbo. I'm sure he thought about it.
They did for a while, but then, I don't know, they can't really handle it anymore.
Food is hard.
Yeah.
Like, food is really hard. Paulo has like what do you call it, Paulo? Restaurant? A cafe? Resto. It's a cafe. We own a cafe because we're wed now. What's his is mine. We own a cafe that I do nothing for.
But you marketed it.
I should be marketing it. I will be cooking on Friday, or serving, sure. But like, I understand how food is hard.
Yeah.
So how, like, you guys decided to, like, JP decided to start Sugbo, and was that based off like Manila or Singapore or like other food markets?
I guess it was based on Manila.
Okay.
Closest to home, Mercato Central.
I've never been to that.
Yeah, it's actually where Sugbo Mercado was patterned from.
Okay.
And we're not ashamed to say that. But then we kind of changed it a bit.
Yeah. How so?
We made it more homey,
Okay.
I guess. And because, of course, the culture in Manila and in Cebu are
Girl,
really
I don't
different.
know. I've never been to Mercato.
But you've been to Manila. It's really fast-paced. Like, and you know, a lot of like people just come and go. In Cebu,
I
it's
guess
really
so,
like
yeah.
chill.
Yeah.
And like, it's a community.
Yeah.
So that's when we inserted the live bands. Because at the time, Mercato didn't have
so they
live
don't
bands.
have that.
They didn't have live
Okay,
bands
okay.
before. Yeah. So the live bands. And the host also. Like, we have
Okay.
a host going around.
I was gonna apply for that, you know.
Really?
I was going to, like, the days when I was like...
You'll be eating a lot.
I
Yeah,
know.
and because you'd have really good relationship with the tenants.
Oh, so they
'Cause-
give you free food?
Yeah, they give you
Can
free
I still
food.
apply now?
They kind of know more. They kind of know the host more than us sometimes.
yeah. Because they go around and then they talk, right? I'm gonna apply.
Yeah. I don't think we can afford you, but okay.
You can.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised what I do for free food, Charm. I could go there in a bikini if you want.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. So and then Carlo used to host.
Yeah.
And Carlo used to wear a suit like every night
Oh my
outside
God,
in the humid Cebu.
I remember
diba?
the tweet.
So that became a thing, and so that's kind of, and the string lights,
Yeah,
the
that was so
checkered
funny.
tablecloth that we really made it homey. I
Yeah.
would say, and so yeah, I came to be part of the Sugbo Mercado team the week after Pop District.
Okay.
So one of Nino's cousins were our tenants.
Who is Nino? What's his last name?
Bascon. Martinez Bascon. Cousin sila ni Jen.
Paulo.
And
Cousin ni Paulo.
Yeah, sila. Yeah.
I don't know him. I've yet
You
to
don't
meet-
know Nino? Nino Bascon. Maybe like other side. I don't know. Whatever.
If it's a Martinez, it's his cousin.
Anyway, yeah. So, shout out Konsehal, Honorable Nino. Konsehal Nino. Something like that.
I really know who you are, Nino.
Yeah.
Just don't listen to what I say.
I will let them listen, don't
I
worry.
say stupid
I will let them listen. So, yeah, when Nino's cousin owns Recover, that
Oh my God!
yeah, he owns
is
Recover.
Wait,
Rodney.
is that new?
Rodney.
Recover is new, right? It's like a long.
It's been like
lahog.
5 years already.
Oh wait, that's not the one.
They're selling like muscle sore balls.
Oh,
It's in Yoga Hub.
Okay,
Yeah, they sell in Yoga Hub, yeah.
We have a couple of their products.
Yeah, their products are really good. So, Nino was asking, like, we're looking for like a partner who, like, so his cousin told him, oh, we're really happy with how Pop District went. Like,
Yeah.
the girls were very organized. So we
Yeah.
were an all-girl team.
Yeah.
So
girl power.
yeah, girl power. Yeah. And it's so funny. Matt Basabe asked in our press con, like, are you open to having a guy in your team? And we were like,
Well, we like our
we like our dynamics.
dynamic right now.
Yeah,
and
but-
you guys have been friends for a while, yeah? Like,
no, actually, we started as
Ruby?
business partners. I never knew her
okay.
until we became business partners.
Okay.
Like everyone, even Monica, we're not really close. Like we know because of like the blogging Instagram community.
Yeah.
But we're not really friends
Yeah.
until we started a business together. So yeah, and he recommended
true.
us. He recommended us to Nino, and then we set up a meeting, and then the rest was history. Like, we changed up things. Because I guess, I don't know, it's not about the gender. I'm so sorry. But they admitted that puro man good milaki. So, like, di mi magkabaw, magpagwapa, and so, yeah.
I mean, like, I guess, yeah, there is some truth to it. Like, like, there are things that work so harmoniously when both genders work together. You know, some men don't have a specific skill and they admit that women are a little bit stronger at. But then, like, there are some skills I think that women also would benefit from, you know, having a male partner in the picture. So, I mean, like, we can all live harmoniously, and I guess it worked out for the best.
Yeah, and like, people always ask us how we became partners, because it's 5 of us. So it's me and Ruby, and we're in our 20s. Carlo is in his 30s, and then Nino and JP are in their secret.
Are in their secret.
Yeah.
I got you, JP and Nino. I got you.
So yeah, but it's a really good dynamic.
Looks really young. In he looks really young.
He is, man.
Yeah,
he is young.
You,
JP, I'm saying this because I really do love buddies.
And it's been a really good dynamic. You know, we have the wisdom of them.
I mean, it's a good mix.
Veterans in the business industry, in the food industry.
True.
And there's a fresh take from me and Ruby as well, like, with the whole, like, Instagrammability, the word, like, of the place.
Because now I'm getting everything confused. When not just when Subo Mercado started, but even until now, it's like there's like an appeal, you know. And I know that there have been like semi-copycat. You can't really say it's copycat, but like they have tried to follow the business pattern of Subo Mercado. I'm like, well, if it's not Subo Mercado, I'm not going. Like, I'm loyal. I'm loyal.
You kind of build a loyalty when you're the first. I guess.
Do have a question though. Why does Nikumaki always like run out of the mashed potatoes?
They do?
I
guess they do.
I love Nikumaki so much. Like, every time we go, murugin akong kanon. Like, I'll go and like, oh my god, I love this, and then I get so overwhelmed, and then I end up going.
Wrapped rice
it's
rolls.
So good, and they have like the singani ko kaganahan nila. Nasa tag 150 tulo ka buok, and then they have like the mashed potatoes, and then they always don't have the mashed potatoes.
I think because
everyone likes them.
They're afraid it will spoil. Like, if dugay kayo.
I'm just saying that so that I can say Nikumaki, I love you, and that you would send me like 1 million Nikumaki.
They will sponsor you. I will let them sponsor.
I will do a mukbang for free. Just send me all the
all the Nikumaki.
No, I swear to God, I love Nikumaki so much. But
you also always promote Squeeze, diba? Because
So what happened with Squeeze was the owner of that is Paulo's tita's sister, and then they needed like a social media marketing person, and that was me. For like the first 2 months, I didn't really tell anyone because like I was in between so many things. Like, I was in between closing down H&S, and I was like in between by Hannah, and like I knew that if I told people I was doing this, they would just be like, what the hell is this girl doing? She's doing so much. Like, what's that good idea? So I was like,
I get that a lot.
Yeah, like, what is she doing? And I wasn't really doing it because, well, I had considered starting like my own startup, like just social media handling and stuff like that for the obviously for the money. What else for? But then like I kind of like realized that it's a lot of work. I already knew it, but like just what it entailed. It's not just like me being at home. It's actually you being there, and I couldn't be the face of the marketing of that company or of that business because a lot of people would be like, "What's sagidini ang gibuhat?" It would just be so confusing for everyone. So timing sad nga. They were like, "Oh, you know what? We're expanding right now, so we can't afford you. So let's just stop it." And after I was like, "You know what? I already have the portfolio. If I ever want to do it again, then I can go back to it." But I really do like their products and stuff like that, and I learned a lot from that also. So if you guys want to hire me on the side, it's out there. Basically, for that, a lot of businesses really grown. Wow, what's wrong with my grammar? A lot of businesses that started there and have grown. They grew. Wow. Like, what are the most successful ones so far?
I guess Cocina Guadalupe. I think it's like one of the fan favorites. Like, in Supermercado. Yeah, the tuna panga. I'm surprised that they're more famous now of their panga.
They've always been really sikat.
Yeah, but they started with their lechon belly. Like, I really love their lechon belly. I always tell them I never ate lechon until I was introduced to Cocina Guadalupe. Like, I never used to like eating lechon. Like, in my debut, there's no lechon. Like, people don't understand if I'm a Cebuano ba daw. It's like, I can have preferences. But yeah, like,
Cebuanos like lechon.
Their lechon belly is really good. And they already opened in malls. In SM, in Ayala. Can I say that?
Mo ba?
Can I say that?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah,
Ayala, SM, hook us up. pay me money, man.
So yeah, they've already opened, and they've grown so much. And a lot of our tenants actually opened in malls already. And that's really kind of like the goal of Supermercado. Similar to Pop District, but it's more consistent because we're open every weekend. Not like Pop District that only happens like 3 times a year. So our goal was really to professionalize these tenants. So when we started, believe it or not, we used to meet in parking lots. We like the parking lot of where our site is, and then that's where we would collect all the rent money, and it's all in cash. So I'd be lugging around cash all day, and like
I should have known you back then.
Yeah. Now I don't handle any cash. Don't rob me. So yeah, like until like there was a year where we really told them we're not handling cash anymore. Everything has to be in a check. If you don't have a bank account, you should open a bank account. It's one of the basics of handling your finances, basically, not even with a business, even personal. So open a bank account, like they're not gonna steal your money. And so I guess there's that fear that you're gonna lose your money. So yeah, professionalizing them. We're basically setting them up for stricter landlords, a more strict landlord, a mall or like a strip mall or a brick and mortar or somewhere else. So with these things, they ask for 2-3 months security deposit, months advance. So if you're a startup, getting introduced to like that level directly, you'd be like shocked.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do. Yeah. You might not.
It's not like it's basically not your college like bazaar.
Yeah.
Like food bazaar.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
it's
if
legit.
you want to be a part of this is legit.
Yeah.
So you're setting
you have
a lot
spend
of
hundreds of thousands, even millions, diba? So if you don't do it right or you don't have experience, you might fail, and that's really hard.
And it's
for a
leveling
startup.
your expectations. You know, like you're just setting yourself up professionally.
Yeah.
Which you have a lot of experience in, and so you actually do talk about like financial stuff right now. That was the perfect segue, by the way.
Yeah.
But like, Jet's face is like, Issa. But like, you have done that for a lot of businesses, and you've also done that for a lot of Cebuanos, not just Cebuanos, but your audience as well, right? So you've started aside offline, you teach them all these things, and you've done it online. Personally, for me, you've taught me the magic of ING.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I have a question.
Yeah.
So ING, guys, if you guys are listening, it's like this app.
Please sponsor
sponsor all of us. I love checks, you know?
Yeah.
But basically, last Christmas, we had dinner together, and then you introduced me to this app. It's called ING, and then it's basically
online
a bank.
Yeah.
And then you can take pictures of your check.
Yeah.
And then it deposits for you. I did it once, and then I was never able to do it again.
Why?
Not because I've received.
Did it go in? Like did the money go in?
It did go in. Yeah, I would have freaked the fuck out if it didn't. But so that check was like computerized. My name was computerized and everything. So the other checks I got were like handwritten, and it didn't go through. I was like, I have to actually go to the bank.
Really?
So I had to walk to the bank.
Okay.
Ganina, and I was like, I hate walking.
It gets checks though that are handwritten.
Is it just because their handwriting is like pretty bad? I guess.
I don't know, because like even the checks that you deposit in the bank, they scan that through a computer, and like they still check it. So it's still the same process. So with ING, I believe that when you give a check, it's not fully automated. People still check it. Because the bank where the check is issued from, they still have to confirm that
I
you have
didn't know
funds.
that they actually had to scan it. But that makes sense, because sometimes I'll get like copies of my checks from like my monthly thing.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah. So it's basically the same process. It's just eliminating like, you know, the going to the bank.
What do you do with your checks after? Do you like rip them up?
I still keep them. Like they tell you like keep it for at least 1 to 3 months. But
Yeah.
my mom suggests a year. So yeah, I'm gonna keep them for a year just to be safe, even if I've already spent the money.
I know,
from
right?
that
I just hold
It's
it
so
because I'm like
dumb.
law of attraction. I might get more of this.
Yeah,
so,
diba?
okay.
And you feel so fancy having
That's
so
how
many
the law
checks.
of attraction works.
I know it's not, but just let me keep checks, Jet.
So yeah.
But like, so you started a whole, oh my God, it's raining. Oh no, I can't.
Can I just say that, like, throughout this whole podcast, you've mentioned so many brands and none of them are paying you.
I know, right?
I was listening to a Conan O'Brien podcast recently, and he
Yeah.
had Charles Barkley as a guest. And then Charles was like, oh, you know, I ate at this restaurant. And then Conan's like, what restaurant? What restaurant? And Charles was like, oh, I'm not going to say their name. No free pub.
Okay, so from now on, no brands will be named.
No, but you know, that's the struggle. Like when I started a YouTube
Yeah.
channel, and I really want to mention brands because
Yeah.
the point of the channel is to help
Yeah.
people. But then there's that thing that they get free publicity, so they're not gonna get you anymore. But
Yeah.
like, I don't know, it's a catch-22, I guess, because like you have to start somewhere. I guess.
mean, I got, like, when I started the podcast,
Yeah.
like, I did eventually start getting paid for ad placements and stuff like that. But I'm starting again, so I will have to reconsider. Maybe I should just tell them the episode and be like, hey, we said this. Would you like to pay for me to unbleep it?
No free pub.
No free pub.
Yes, that's... Well,
With
I'm
that
not a
said-
Charles Barkley. I'm just a
I don't think Ayala and SM will pay me.
With that
so.
said, Lululemon, please sponsor me.
Oh, yeah, you like Lulu.
Yeah.
So, you started Ready to Adult.
Yeah, I
PH.
started Ready to Adult. So I'm the finance director actually of all the companies.
Ooh.
Like I didn't want to be like, I thought my strength was more of like marketing.
Yeah.
I really like marketing, branding, advertising a company. But then all my partners voted me because I'm the most responsible with money, like air quotes, because when I started to be with the Subu Mercado team already, like it was so rugged na we didn't have an office, so like it was so hard to keep track of all the expenses.
Yeah.
And then like it was all reimbursement, so we would all spend for it first and then get it reimbursed with our staff.
Yeah.
And then our staff, being a staff, she's scared to ask for a receipt because of course, why would you doubt an owner?
Yeah.
Right? So, but like, I was like, we can't have that. So they were like, okay, you're the finance director. I was like, okay.
Because, you know, like, when I look at you,
Yeah.
you seem like this, like, strong-willed, but not, like, pushy.
Yeah.
Like, kanaging sakto lang ba? Like,
Okay.
no, this is how you do it. Because if it were me, I'd just be like a puppy, like, excuse me. Or either so out of it, like, power in my head, like, not iron fist even. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'd be like a ruthless bitch. And like everyone would hate me na ako's lugar because I don't know how to like balance anything. So,
Yeah,
but when I see you, like you have that together.
Yeah.
And
I didn't
then-
even realize actually that I was good with money.
Yeah.
I was good with
Even
money.
with like PR, you're really good at it. Like you
Yeah.
can say no. If you said no to me, I
Yeah.
would get it. And I would understand nga, it's not coming from a bad place. It's
Yeah.
just these are the rules that we set.
I have
You
to
can't.
make up for Jet, so I have to have good PR.
In fact, when Jet told me that he liked you and that I think you were already pursuing Charm Batunoy,
Uh-huh.
I was like,
I don't know where this is going, but
I was
okay.
like, oh my God, I never thought to introduce the two of you because I knew you.
Yeah.
I've known Jet for like ever. And I was like, Charm would actually be a really good guy for Jet. I don't know if Charm would like Jet, but you know, she would
Kalukuy
actually be
naman
good.
Well, she
at it.
does.
And wow, look at
I
it
do.
now.
Podcast world.
For the record, I do.
I was like, and like when you guys got together, I was like, that actually does really make sense.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
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 It does.
It
Yeah.
still amazes me till this day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's where it came from, I guess. Like, always handling the money in the business.
Yeah.
So, I was really, like, driven to learn more about it because, of course, I don't have any educational background about money. I didn't... Like, architecture,
Yeah.
you don't learn about business, you don't
That's
learn about
true.
accounting and everything, which is wrong, by the way. Schools should really teach
Yeah, they
everyone
should.
accounting because in any field you are forced to learn to handle money.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
So, yeah, that's when I realized na, okay, everyone doesn't think the way I do.
Yeah.
And I always joke about it, but I tell people like Jet is the premise behind my channel,
Yeah.
or Ready to Adult.
Yeah. Is it Ready to Adult PH or is it?
Ready to Adult PH. Yeah,
Okay.
because I really wanted it to be in the Philippine setting.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
all of the things that I've been reading, following, educating myself with are all US
Yeah.
settings. So
yeah. they pay
US
tax
material.
differently
So
and like
it's in,
stuff like that.
it's in a different place. So you have to convert everything from dollar to peso. You have to convert the IRA is our like BIR kind of,
Yeah.
and then like their healthcare is our PhilHealth, things like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, why don't we have well, we do have some in the Philippine setting, so that's great, and I hope a lot more people talk about money
But
and
the
finances
the ones that I
and
see
adulting.
online about like money management are usually like financial advisors. You know,
Yeah,
like they
that's-
eventually like
That's actually why I'm not closing my doors, but a lot of people already invited me to be
Yeah.
a financial advisor, but I don't want to be associated with a brand.
yeah.
Because people are just gonna think that I'm promoting it because I work for it.
And
Like,
I
I'm
think
gonna
that's
earn.
why I liked watching your podcast. I mean, your show, your channel, because I knew that you were really just there to educate and you weren't trying to sell me something. And if you were going to
Exactly.
sell me something, I knew it's because it's something that you were actually using and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Otherwise, no offense to financial advisors. Like, if you're creating content about that, by all means, go
Yeah.
ahead. But for me, if I know that someone's trying to sell me something, I'm
It's at the back of
instantly
your
like,
head.
nah, I don't
Yeah.
want to listen, because I know at the end of this, you'll be like, if you want to know more,
Yeah.
come talk to me. I have the best financial plan for you.
Yeah, that's
But I'm
true.
just like, I don't want to be sold something at the end of this. I
Yeah.
just want to like
Educate yourself.
educate
yeah.
myself and then come up with the decision na, oh, I want to invest. Who do I go to? You
Yeah.
know? So I really liked your content because it was teaching people like how to use money,
Yeah.
how to spend wisely, and yeah.
Yeah.
That
And
was
I guess
really
it's also
good.
because of all the offline talks I've been having with people, like
Yeah.
what we talked about, like the ING.
Yeah.
Like, and then people suggest to me, like, you should really just tell people about this. Take a video of yourself per day. Naka magsigbalik-balik. Like,
Yeah.
someone asks it, just give them a link. Or, yeah, that's smart. So, like, that's why But then I realized, like, with everything else, because I also started another company last
Yeah.
year, which is Dual Story.
Yes.
Which is Jet is also my partner.
Yes.
And
Working
everyone-
hard to be the trophy husband.
Yeah, working hard together. I have to make him work. Yeah. So starting that company as well, and then plus, I don't know. It was the Burr months, Manggod. I
Yeah.
feel like it was really bad time to start. I started September, so that was also the anniversary of Pop District, the
Yeah.
anniversary of Sugbo Mercado.
Burr
and
months are
then-
particularly hard to like start anything new.
Yeah, so I was
because
like-
that's when like so many stuff is happening.
Yeah, and now it's also the
yeah.
anniversary of my channel just had.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm really, a lot of people, also Bea, even,
Yeah.
like, kanang take it seriously na,
Yeah.
like, be consistent with it. But like, I think my struggle really is,
Things to talk about. Finding things to talk
It's
about.
not, no, it's not really the finding things to talk about, because there's so much things to talk about.
Yeah.
It's just like my content requires a lot of research. I don't
Yeah.
wanna tell them something that's, you know,
Especially when it comes to money. You
When it
know,
comes
you
to
either
money,
have a lot
right?
of it or you hardly
and then
have any, or
I guess
enough
like
lang.
realizing also that it really has influence, even if it's a small, like 10 people.
Yeah.
You're influencing 10 people to do something, and I don't want to influence them to do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Basically. So it requires a lot of research. I have to write the script and then shooting. So that's when I told you, diba?
Yeah.
I really have a newfound like admiration for content creators,
Yeah.
because it's really not easy.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, doing a blog before was way easier than doing
Yeah,
videos
yeah.
now. And I did everything because I'm so OC. So I edit it, I shoot, and I shoot the video, edit it, and everything.
Yeah.
So I've been really having a hard time with that, because it's a week to week. And Issa was the one who told me that you have to have like 2 to 3 episodes in advance so that you're not always chasing the next video.
I say that, and yet here I am chasing after episodes every week.
But yeah,
therefore the lesson is do not follow your own advice.
yeah, but it's really good advice. So
yeah. I mean, like for me, what worked is I was under for by Hannah, and so their advice to me was have at least a month's worth. If you plan to do it every week, have at least 4 lined up. I may not have all ready by now, but I am shooting. Like I'm constantly shooting like 2 to 3 episodes a week.
But it's a full-time job, diba? So
yeah,
like,
it's a lot of work.
Me handling like 3 to 5 other companies now. So.
It seems like a full-time job when you start out because you're still learning. You have the same growing pains. You're like, how the fuck do I edit this video? How do I do it this way? But then the more you keep doing it, mas mahan ay mangka.
Yeah.
And you can afford to pay an editor, Charm.
Well, the channel's not making money, so.
But it helps to like know, you know, it helps to be able to do it on your own.
Yeah.
But if you are at a certain point of you want to present yourself to be like a little bit more professional because you are talking about finance, so it has to be clean.
You know,
it has
I'm just
to
using
be
my phone.
Yeah. So you want it to be a certain way, a certain look, because if it's let's say if you're using a webcam, patik kayo, I'd be like, I'm having a hard time listening to this person because like I can't really understand the audio and stuff like that.
The phones
really now are a lot better.
Quality.
Yeah.
And then like I bought a mic naman and
I saw
like
that mic.
Yeah. You also have that mic in the interview.
Yes, I bought it. Yeah. But yours was better because you can connect it to your phone.
Yeah, yours did.
No, I cannot.
Ah, okay.
So I might
I'll
have
give
to
you
buy.
one. I bought like 5.
Okay, give me one. Yes.
I bought like 5. I don't know.
Why did you buy 5?
Because like para sulit ang shipping fee.
Oh,
like,
okay.
If one breaks down, because it's a cheap ass mic, I'm sorry. It's cheap lang ba? So like if one breaks down, magpadala na sad ko. So like,
ingna ko kay dawato na ko ang usa.
Yeah. So kana siya, murag, I guess the struggle really is the process because I do okay with interviews because I'm bouncing conversation and ideas with someone else.
Yeah.
But I really suck at talking to a camera.
No, you know what? That's my problem, Sad. So I did like, I'll do like shoots, right? And I'll shoot everything and then I'll submit it. And then my creative director who approves all my videos will go, Miss Is, ang imong thoughts ba? They're really everywhere. Like you really have a problem like organizing your thoughts. And Paulo will agree that I cannot arrange my thoughts. Like my thoughts are just all over the place. So he actually sent me a video last week. He's like, listen to her. Listen to how she tells her story, how she builds it up, how she ends it. She's like, you should do it like that. I'm like, this is a 25-minute video for real. She's like, you won't feel like it's 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I don't have that ability.
I don't have that ability either, but it helps to have like bullet points.
I started writing the entire script.
Yeah.
My very first episode, I wrote word per word. And it gets frustrating because sometimes, you know, you just want to do it on a whim and like, you're like, I have to stick to the script. So I was like, nope. And I also had Jet write a script for me, and I was like, it's too unnatural. It's not my words. Yeah. It doesn't sound like me. So yeah, I stick with the bullet points.
So what happened to me was, if you look back at like my January videos, I did the whole like gym, waking up early, and like all those other videos, like resolutions. I was reading a script. I was doing it word per word. So there's so many cuts. Okay. I'll do like one line at a time. And then my team really said, why is the way that you're talking now so different from how you were talking before?
Yeah.
And I was like, because I'm reading a script. I'm doing it one by one, line per line. And they're like, oh, you know what? We don't actually think that it's so natural. So maybe change it a bit. Go back to your old ways, but more organized. So now I'll have bullet points.
Yeah.
And then the video that they're actually like, they gave me 2 weeks off. They're like, you know what, you need a break because like you're all over the place right now. Like mentally, you're not there. Like I was getting tired of it. So like, take a break, shoot, and then I came back with why I feel insecure, and that one made like 400,000 views, and it was just because I had the bullet points of it, and I was like,
bullet points really work better.
Oh, it's like, this is the thought that I want to deliver, and then I would just say everything that I wanted to say about that thought. And you can always edit it, you know, and like actually it comes off more, like, makakita ka sa build up.
Yeah.
And if you like something that you say, you can always say it again.
Yeah.
Better delivery. So, I guess.
Yeah, I think I got tired because I was shooting this one video.
Yeah.
It's how to start a business. It's like one of my most high requested videos. Like
I would want to watch it.
Yeah, so like because I'm known to like, jump from one business to another. So like that's usually like the question. And then when I get invited to like talks, that's usually the topic that I talk about.
Yeah.
And that's why I was really like pressuring myself with it. And I shot it like 3 times.
I think you told me about this.
Yeah, like the first time, the mic was off.
Oh yeah,
like, I didn't
like this.
Like
Yeah.
I took off the mic to listen to the audio, and then I put it back, and I didn't put it back properly, like all the way. So like 1 hour of film, just no audio. So I was so devastated. So I did it again.
Yeah.
And then when I did it again, that's when I tried to learn different tricks. So it was a really bad idea. I tried the front cam of my phone so that I can see myself.
Okay.
Because of course, when it's baliktad, you can't see yourself.
Put a mirror.
It doesn't, like, I need a huge ass mirror. Like, it doesn't work if it's like small lang, because like angling.
Buy a camera with a flip screen.
That's why I asked about your camera, but but I can't afford. I'm just kidding. But
like,
when
it's
I
a
tried
good
that,
investment though.
Yeah, when I tried that, like, I did realize the lighting was bad, so the quality is really bad. So I was trying to edit it. It was halfway edited, and I was like, I can't put out this video because I'm just not happy with it.
Yeah.
So I tried to film the 3rd time, and like halfway through filming, I was like, what? You know what? I'll stop. I'm so tired.
But you know what? Like the growing pains. Like there's still growing pains. Like I do that all the time. Like I will shoot a video twice.
Yeah.
I'll redo like the insecurity videos. I did that twice.
Yeah.
So it took me 2 weeks of wearing clothes that I absolutely hate that. I was like, fuck, I don't wanna wear anything anymore. But it's growing pains, and like that's how you learn, because like during ByCon, Will Dasovich was saying you only really learn until like it takes your 200th video to actually really say nga nakatuon gid ay ko, because like you still learn about lighting as a whole different thing, you just want to shoot videos, and then you suddenly realize like kay hunahuna like how I look,
lighting,
like,
the audio,
my background, and sometimes just like I just wanna sit down.
And he saw how hard I was on myself during the time, and he was always like, you have to like detach yourself from it, like treat it like work lang, like don't be so. But it's so hard not to be invested when you're like the one talking.
Yeah. When it's your face, you become so protective of it. So Just like, don't disturb me. I'm watching basketball with no music.
No, sorry. I was quiet for a while. I was just reading the news.
Reading on the TV? Or?
No, on my phone.
Oh, okay.
But it's hard. You guys are amazing. So, but I'm gonna try. Right now, what I've been doing is really building a community first. Yeah, like that's what I've been doing. I did like I was really shocked. Like I had like a post, no spend month. Like I challenged people on my page.
Why am I not on this page?
Really?
Is it a group or is it like a page?
I have a page, and then that's when I realized, it's more beneficial to do a group.
Okay.
Because like people engage, people are not so shy because it's kind of like private. So I posted this last year. I did like a no spend month for February.
Oh my god, did you make those posters?
Yeah, I made those posters.
Cute.
And like PixArt in my phone. So yeah, basically like cut out the unnecessary things.
Okay.
And I said in my post that this challenge is not meant to deprive you, but like instill like a mindset na think before you buy. And it's only for unnecessary things like dining out, shopping, coffee out, drinking out, like entertainment expenses.
Is this the one with the pink logo?
Yeah, it's really bad. So it's a really bad logo.
It's not bad. It's cute.
And like I was so shocked at like the engagement it got.
Oh wow!
From a 55, my page only had 55 likes when that blew up, and then and then like that's when I started like.
Oh, she likes it. Addie's on that page too.
I like the page.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, so like I didn't realize that there was really. I think it also came at a time na from Christmas and then from Sinulog, so people were broke. We need to do a cleanse month. So yeah, I've been doing like a no spend month, and I guess like I really saw from the comments, it had like more than 1,000 comments. Like people were really like, oh, I really need this, and then like I realized that there's really a need for this community. So like I created a group, and then now I'm still slowly building that group before like I go back to making videos. So
and let me know when you need help with your videos.
Yeah, because I also did this, like a rule of thumb of how much emergency savings you need when how much you're earning. So it's a really rough
Did you
estimate.
like so you
I
created
it? Yeah.
Ooh.
But it's
you are smart.
No, like in
the
the finance world, it's really like 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses. And it's based upon the notion that if you lose your job, you have 3 to 6 months to get your shit together and find another job, and you're not gonna be kicked out of your house, you're not gonna lose electricity and stuff like that. So it's based on that, but it's so much more because like it's also like when you get to accidents, like medical emergencies, so stuff like that. So it's 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses. If your monthly expenses is like 10,000 a month, it's 30 to 60,000, something like that.
That's true.
So I just created like a table so that people see it directly and realize that should be their goal. Because sometimes when you're earning and you're hustling, it's a rat race, and you don't really realize that am I saving for? What's next? Or diba? So
So you start doing this like. In my head, it's like, when am I gonna be ready to adult? Like, when should I have been ready to adult? By the time when I was in college, by the time I was like, when I got my first job, like, what is like, when do you advise people to start actually saving or to like actually start doing these practices?
Well, there's this quote again in the finance world. The best time to invest is yesterday. The next best time is today.
Okay.
So it's really
do I currently have right now?
It's really like as early as possible. Like saving, learning about finances, learning about the next step is like learning about investing. If you get a hold now of your finances, it's really as soon as possible, because there's this thing. Sorry, it's technical.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
So compound interest. Are you familiar with the concept?
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Basically, as time goes on, money. More like snowball. Like money grows faster and faster as time goes on. Okay. So the earlier you start, the better good. Yeah. So basically that's it. Cause there's also this notion na there's this concept na of really frugal people, YouTubers as well, that they before they buy like how much does a Starbucks cost in the US? Like $4 to $6. They would think na this $4 to $6 when I retire is gonna be like $1,000. Let's say. So it really grows fast. So that's the concept basically. It's not depriving yourself. It's not. It's
just making like smarter choices.
Yeah, it's really taking care of your older self. Yeah. Because the prime of our earning, like and statistically, the prime is like 35 to 44. It's getting younger and younger. But then that means that's the peak of your earning years. Yeah. So take advantage of it, because when you're older, your body gives up on you slowly. Yeah. And then, of course, your mind also, you can't remember things na properly. Yeah. And a lot there's less job opportunities and stuff like that. So it's basically taking care of your older self right now. That's basically the concept.
Would you want to do would you be willing to be on a Baihana video?
Like what?
Like, like
I'm
this.
I'm
like,
game.
talking about, like, getting your finances in order and just, like, helping me out and stuff like that.
We can do a no-spend week.
I don't spend in a week. Paulo spends for me in a week.
But
no, I do some of my own spending.
We can think of a concept.
Let's think of something, because I think that's something that a lot of like women also really need help in. Yeah. Because like it gets harder when you have kids or when you're helping out a family member, or it just becomes so much harder to save, because I feel like once you have money, like you don't have money for a while, and then once you do have money, there's suddenly so many things that you have to spend for, like sungugon yung ka ba.
Yeah, it's lifestyle inflation. As your money increases, your lifestyle also increases. It's natural, and sometimes people think it's bad, but it's not necessarily bad unless you know what you're doing. You're aware of it. Yeah. Because of course, if you can afford a car, mag-jeep man ka. Sorry, public transportation transportation
I
sa
mean,
Pilipinas, but
I mean,
Pero,
like, yeah, that's a lot. That's also another thing because, like, I don't have a car, but I was
Yeah.
thinking, like, do I really need a car?
Yeah.
And then, like, sometimes I see people, like,
At least we have buses now.
yeah.
It's an improvement.
Have you
But-
been on one of them?
I have.
Oh my God, Jet, you've been on one?
Yeah.
You know.
What's the
Issa so
story?
shocked.
Charms,
Oh my God.
On Charms' direction.
Yeah, I was.
Huh?
It
So
was
he
her. She told me to ride the bus.
Yeah, cause magkita na like.
We were supposed to go to Landers, and
Yeah.
then you know how I live in Afkabahog,
Where,
So it's
where's
one ride
that
lang.
from?
near Puda Savers.
No, people will
Okay.
stalk you.
Near there, somewhere there.
Okay.
So, basta, anyways, and long story short, I needed to go to Landers, and it's apparently just one beep ride.
Yeah.
I could have walked it, but we
I
were
insisted
we were
he try
rushing,
it.
and she wanted me to try the beep bus, and I was like, well, I've ridden the beep bus in Manila, and I really liked it. So I was like, oh,
Have you been on a jeep ba?
yeah,
In Manila?
in high school.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so apparently it's not the
People
same.
think that's
It's
very
not the same
common.
beep bus.
It still acts like
It's a jeep. It's a
Oh.
jeep,
Shell
except
jeep.
there are more seats and
Aircon.
it's air conditioned, which
much
isn't
is it?
isn't a very good feature because people's odors.
Circular.
Dude, but like
Circulate.
the beep ba, they still stop anywhere.
Anywhere.
That's why,
Diba?
that's the
What's the
point.
point
Yeah.
of it if it's just like
It's
we
a
also don't have
glorified
proper bus
jeepney?
stops.
Yeah.
Make them like they
That's
should have
true.
planned that shit even before they put it out. Like
Yeah.
that's true.
disiplinahon man ta na nilang mga tao.
Yeah. So
Wow,
yeah, I
natakot
rode the
ako.
beep bus, and I'm never doing so ever.
That's
Ever again.
very like
I like to walk.
but like
Yeah, I know you
honestly,
like to
he
walk.
would really ride
I would
public
ride the bus
transpo
if it was-
If it was good.
No,
Yeah,
'cause, like,
yeah.
when we go to other countries like Japan or
Yeah.
or
Train
we
naman
train,
ta,
we
maglakaw
bus,
ta.
we walk.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
even in Manila,
cannot
I ride
afford
buses
cabs.
in Manila.
You
Like
rode
if I go
MRT.
if I go to like Makati to Alabang, I'll ride a bus.
I don't know
Or
where
something
those
like that.
places
No,
are.
Yeah,
I'm just
basta.
saying.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to go very far to
Yeah.
want to commute. Cebu
Yeah.
just has a very bad public transportation
Yeah.
problem.
That's pretty
Well, I used
sad.
to jeep every day in college.
I was told recently to start riding jeeps and beeps to the office, and then I was like, but
You could
You'd
walk.
rather
but
angkas.
angkas is like so much faster.
Yeah.
But and like I don't
That's a
No
good
free pub.
no free pub. That's
A
I'm
ride sharing
bleeping.
app.
A ride sharing app.
Pero
so much
bitaw.
easier. But like I think I personally have like this fear of public transportation because when I ride a jeepney, alkansi magud kay ko, kay gamay ko.
Right.
So I'm always one getting squished,
Yeah.
and I feel like they can spot a weak creature because I'm always one who ngatunulan og kwarta, and they're just like weakling. If you look at her long enough, she'll take the money, even if it's so far away. She will cross the border to get the money there. This weak bitch right here, and it's either ako mapiit, ako may malingkuran, ako'y masikhan. Just when you're this small, you know, you will not survive
Yeah.
on a public jeep, which is why I really do not like public transportation because I have been sick-hand so many
There's no
times.
proper seats, manggod.
Yeah,
Or
and they're
personal
like,
space.
oh, and they're like, aga, may bitaw ka, may
Yeah,
igo ra ka.
But
Oh.
would it be cheaper if you do a jeep
Yeah.
over Angkas, right? It would be.
Yeah,
Right?
a lot.
way
Like,
cheaper.
it's one
So think
ride.
about all of the people who are your size but don't have that luxury of
Angkas.
doing a ride sharing app or
Luoy sila.
doing an
Mo gay,
Angkas
luoy
or
ang
a Grab.
Fighter kay sila. May pa sila. Sana all.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
I don't know, like, that's like a
She said
lot.
sana
Because
all.
like,
Nope,
I
I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you off the hook with that one.
Very
She
allergic
said
to that.
sana all.
what?
No.
It's a thing.
That's not. It shouldn't be.
Okay, I won't say it. But like, I don't know, like, I salute them because like these are women or men who are like, they're just like sikos out, like, don't touch me, like,
Yeah.
don't pin me down. But I do not have that because in public situations, I like curl up. I'm just like,
Okay, ikaw
and then
muna.
people they can smell my fear, and therefore I really do not like riding jeepneys because you can ride a jeepney nga luag, and then by the time it's full, naanan mo tanan singot
I
tanan
guess
baho
with a
tanan
beep,
everything.
kay there's proper seating, like
No, but I was
assign.
standing.
Yeah, but for people who can like assign seats.
No, they allow you to stand.
They're
Yeah.
allowed. There's so much
And
room
then the driver
may
was like,
daghan
"Oh,
kapyot.
this guy's going down in the next stop, so that means we can get another one pa now." Like
So
that
it
ba?
really just functions as a jeep.
It's a jeep.
Then.
Yeah.
It's a
A
social
glorified
jeep.
Fit as
Shell.
many people as it's like sardinas in there.
Yeah.
I ride buses though. Like I'm fine with buses because
Long
like
haul buses,
yeah,
like
like
long
the
drive.
yellow ones. That
Yeah,
no
come
free
on.
pub. But
No
like
free pub.
because like assign mo good yung
Sorry.
seatings. So I
Yeah,
ride
that's
those.
okay. And you pay properly minsan for those things. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
Adulting. Ina na ang adulting.
Yeah, they
I don't
asked
think
me
it's
to ride
real.
they asked me to ride a jeep for a Bayhana episode. I was like, no.
No, but that's the thing, ba. Like you're as an adult, you're faced with so many troubles and problems in life. Getting to work shouldn't have to be one of those
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah. Like sometimes ba, like as an adult, it's just like ako noon ba nga ing ani mong sweldo, but majority of your expenses goes to
living
you
expenses. Yeah.
going or getting to work.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like what if I don't
Or the time
ride-
you lose.
or,
getting to
yeah, or
work.
the time that you lose. But me financially, like if it to get to the office, that's 50 pesos a day, back and forth 100. Kung traffic, it'll go up to 150.
Yeah.
150 a day to go to work. So I work so that I can go to work. I'm just
Yeah.
like I'll stay at home.
When I was researching about like the no spend month
Yeah.
challenge, like I already did it, but I wanted to research more about it before I put it out.
yeah.
And when I researched about it, I came across an article saying that the no spend trend
Yeah.
is actually it's a privilege because
Mm.
majority of the people, especially like in a third world country like ours,
Yeah.
is really just spending money for living expenses, like the
Yeah.
essentials. They
Yeah.
can barely pay for the essentials.
Yeah.
So doing like a challenge like this, that's only like cutting out the luxuries, like a milk tea is a luxury, a
Yeah.
coffee is a luxury, eating out is
Yeah.
a luxury. And I acknowledge that it is coming from a privileged standpoint.
Yeah.
But I was also thinking that I still put it out because a lot of people really need to know the difference, I
It's
guess.
a good reminder because sometimes I feel like I don't know if it's just Filipinos. I feel like people like gusto kayo tag short-term gratification.
Yes,
Like we're
yeah.
like, oh, I worked hard this week. I deserve milk tea
Yeah.
or I deserve this coffee.
Yeah.
Na mahal kaayo.
Exactly, yeah.
And then like you don't realize like the money that I spent, it could have gone to something else.
Yeah.
Like I could have used the coffees that I had this week to like take my family out, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I think like it does come from a
It
place
comes
of
from
privilege, but
peer pressure, I guess,
Oh.
also when you're amongst like a crowd of like your coworkers always going out
Yeah.
to drink, to eat, you also get you have that pressure
Yeah.
to like fit in.
Yeah.
And also like maingnan kag like KJ or like
Yeah.
kanang dili ka mukuyog
we used to have that like when I was working corporate, like they would eat out all the time, and I'm just like, first of all, I don't want to eat with you guys. Second of all, I don't want to eat out because like
gasto.
gusto kaayo and like I'm not that hungry.
Yeah.
But they're always like, uy, price na to, uy. Kay we survived another 15 days. I'm like,
Yeah.
is the sweldo enough of a price already?
Like tingbit should not be a thing.
Do you know where tingbits came from?
No.
Okay, so tingbitay, the term, I learned this from my father-in-law.
Tingbitay, yeah.
Tingbitay, actually, okay.
Petra de Peligro.
From
Like-
your
Tagalog.
father-in-law.
No, from my father-in-law.
Ah.
I learned it from my father-in-law.
I know what it
that
means. I don't know where
tingbitay
it came
actually is a term that the farmers use nga kung wala na gid sila kwarta, muna na ang tingbitay og iro. So they would actually bitay their iros because there was no
Kaluoy
food
mo sa
na. There was no food, there wasn't any money. So that's where the term tingbitay came from. Mind
Very
The point of
interesting.
tying the arrow.
That's
For
your food.
food! Kaya wala na gid say food. Like wala na crops, wala
Dili
na
gyud,
kwarta.
dili
wala-
kanding, iro.
Kay kan iro may daghan
Ay,
sige
more-
na pinagpanganak kan
Yeah.
miskan asa, so it's like we are so poor right now, we need to beat na our dogs and eat
Aw.
them. So fun
So
fact,
sad,
I mean I
yeah.
didn't, well, if you never knew what it meant,
So,
now you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, adulting is hard. Wala man gyud ka ng rule
My
book,
friends
no?
at the back are like mind blown. They're like, what? They beat the dogs. Yeah, that's what it means. Cody is just don't listen to that, Code. My dog's here, and
Cody don't care. He privileged.
I know it's like they would
He has a
never.
bed.
beat
He has a
my- I have a
blanket.
bed and a blanket,
Yeah,
and a
so-
bag.
Yeah.
But it is like, oh my god, like we could go on forever talking about like just how hard adulting is. Like,
pero finance is just one aspect of it.
Yeah.
I really wanna cover also. Well, basically it's personal finance, entrepreneurship, and adulting how-tos. But then for me, manggod, I don't want to be pretentious. Sad. I don't live alone right now. I live with our family. I am, even if I'm the breadwinner, but I'm living with my family, so that's a privilege in itself.
But that's also like, that's practicality, you know?
It's practicality. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, Americans should learn that there's nothing wrong with
my
it.
sister is like, she's in the States, and then like she's
for people
like
to
18.
shame it for like in the States, manggod, like,
I guess so, but I think like those people are just not those people. Like, I guess some cultures are like, I think they're raised like once you're 18, get out of the house, or they're in such a hurry to grow up, you know. But like,
and it's not practical.
Yeah, practicality, like. I think also, but on the parent side, they're like, I don't want to spend for you anymore.
No, I guess there's a difference between leeching off your parents and still living with them but being financially independent.
Yeah.
Amut ka sa grocery, sa electricity. You can even pay rent if you want to be independent, but it's still gonna be so much cheaper than getting your own place. Unless you really have to, diba?
Yeah.
Like in my case.
Like in Jet's case, he lives like 1-2 hours away, so he has to be in the city.
My family lives in Consolacion, so
I know.
it's like 2 hours a drive. So
So when you moved, you got to bring a car.
No.
I don't drive anymore.
Oh, you don't
I
drive
walk
anymore.
To work.
Oh, yeah, because you guys live pretty close by.
He walks to work, he walks to gym. So, the money that he spends on rent, he cuts back on gasoline, he cuts back on eating out, on transportation. So, diba, like, dako sad siya nga.
I'm so iffy about time right now. Like, for me, I'm just like, time gyud ko. Stop wasting my time. Like, I don't want to do this shit because it's time consuming, like things I'd rather do.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
like, that's for me. And I think like how to adult is, there's a lot of things that you could talk about, like growing, like keep saying it, growing pains, like how do I know what I want to be when I grow up, like what's a good fallback, or like what career path do I want to take, how do I start, you know, especially for someone like you that started
you learn from
as an architect, like you are an architect but you didn't follow that direction. And I think a lot of kids struggle with that right now. They're like, I don't actually want to be this, but I'm taking this. Is this the thing that I have to do because I took it? And that's something that I dealt with, and I think a lot of my nursing baya ako na, look, I am nowhere. Well, Bayhana now is a reflection of my nursing degree, and I'm just lucky that I was able to marry those two things. But for other aspects, like a lot of kids, they're like, I don't really imagine myself doing this, but I'm already taking this course. Like,
or they do it because that's what their parents want them to do. So, kalimot ko, I didn't answer your question kanina, when you should be ready to adult. I think that's why I named the page or the community Ready to Adult, because there's not one point in time that you decide, okay, I'm gonna be an adult now. Okay, now I am an adult. I feel like it's a process, and I feel like with that process, you always have to be, you have to have the mindset that you're ready for it. You're ready to face adulthood, if that makes any sense. Now,
I'm not ready to be an adult until now.
Yeah, we're never really, it's a process, so you're never really there. But I guess like that's why I want to encourage to have that mindset bang. You're not really there, but that's part of being an adult ba. So you are actually ready right now because you're doing it. You're doing it day to day. You don't even realize
I'm not doing it very well, but I'm doing
Issa.
it. Oh my god, eat that. That is so good. Jat, do you eat chocolate?
Will if it's right in front of me.
It is so good. I love these chocolates. Like Paulo got me 4. No free pub, but I learned that from Jet. No free pub. But yeah, are you still good? Like we're at like our 1 hour 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I had fun though, but like
still chica off air.
Yeah. So I want to have you guys back over because we didn't talk about dual story yet. So let's talk about that like on another podcast so that we can definitely have you guys
Jet
over.
can be the lead for that.
Yeah, so I'll have Jet like over tomorrow or something, or whenever you guys want to come back. And
you should be so lucky, podcast world.
Yes, to be graced by Jaime Emil Luga.
Wait.
Guys, please know he's just joking.
He's
don't
not.
get his
He's
humor.
not.
ASMR.
Okay, go.
M&M's crispy.
No
chocolate.
free pub.
Well, they have to know what I'm chewing.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to watch ASMR anymore.
Why?
Because Paulo says that I got addicted to it. Like, I'd fall asleep listening to it. And he's like, no, watching it before bed. So I'm like, okay, I'll watch it while waiting for my videos to render.
Very good.
It's yummy. You like it?
Crispy.
It is.
It's
No,
yummy.
you know what's more yummy? The cookies one. Open the fridge. Get the cookies one. Huh?
You can have Jet talk about his writing also.
Yeah, I'd definitely. Like,
The
daghan
whole
kitang
new-
masturaan Jat,
the whole new
actually.
world.
When are you free? Sige, balik lang.
Yeah.
Yes, we could do it like tomorrow, or if you don't want to do it so
I know we
quickly.
have something tomorrow.
Tell me when you're free.
I know.
Tell me when you're free, huh? Because I will be free also. I will make time for it. But are you guys good to like wrap it up?
Yeah.
You good, Charm?
Yes.
I had so much fun. Oh my god, like I didn't realize.
Cute.
What?
You joined the group.
Yeah, of course.
Guys, join Reddit Adult page.
Yeah, for sure. So where can everyone follow you, Charm? I feel
Oh.
like we've... Oh, wait. Let me wrap it up first. I feel like we've talked about so many things already, and I want you to be able to come back. So, you know, guys, I'm sure that everyone learned something today, and we have so much to talk about. So we'll definitely have Charm back and Jet back pretty soon. But in the meantime, where can everyone follow you?
I guess the easiest is to check out my personal Instagram. It's
Yeah.
DeLeon Charmaine.
Okay.
Charmaine with a C. And
Is there any other way to spell?
S. They always spell it with an S. But yeah, everything is in my profile. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently it's the usual Charmaine way to spell. But I'm a C, like a
Okay.
charm. So yeah, all of my other companies and what I'm doing are all in my description. Pop District Bazaar, Sugbo Mercado, The Market, Street Food. We haven't even mentioned all
yeah.
those yet, but it's okay. And Dual Story and Ready to Adult.
Yes. Awesome.
Join the Ready to Adult group on Facebook. It's Ready number 2 Adult PH.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's talk about money, guys. It's not it's not supposed to be a taboo.
Yeah, I know, right? I never thought it was a taboo. Like,
It is. Like,
I
diba
know,
we were
right? That's
talking
so
about
weird because
earlier.
people ask me, like, harap-harapan sa mota na how much you earn.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is what I potentially could be earning. But yeah, like, money really shouldn't be a taboo. And I'm really glad that I have you today because we got to talk about all these amazing things. So definitely can't wait to have
More
you back.
collabs.
Yes. And guys, make sure to follow me. I'm Issa, please, on all my socials. Catch me every Wednesday on By TV. That's on Facebook, on YouTube. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. by Hannah. And of course, if you like this podcast, make sure that you are subscribed, that you're downloading. I don't know what you do with a podcast. Just make sure that you get to listen to me whenever you want to listen to me. And I will catch you guys on the next episode. I release these episodes every Thursday. That's the schedule I have in my head right now. It could change, but for now, okay, I said Thursday, so it's going to be out every Thursday. Catch you guys on the next episode of ISSATALK. And bye! Whee! And then when you find out, wala din, nag-work ako, Mike.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
kidding.
no.
It's been working.
Like spike, man.